Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, we are finally ready to move into our newly renovated bedroom here in our 50-year-old mobile home fixer-upper located in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. So if you're interested, then I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How are you all doing today? I sure hope you're having the best day ever. It's very cold here in Central Virginia. We had another full day of snow, so it's looking like a wintry wonderland here on our little homestead. The wood stove has been burning around the clock. Well, guess what, y'all? We've made enough progress on the renovation of our master bedroom that we're ready to move back in. The only thing left to do is to install the bedroom doors, but we're going to wait till after Christmas for that project. Today, we're moving our furniture into the bedroom, and I get to decorate. I'm so excited, y'all. We met our goal of being moved back in before Christmas, and that feels great. I ordered this rug on Amazon, and it's exactly what I wanted. I had ordered 3 other rugs, but each one was more hideous than the previous one. They were all washable rugs, but they just weren't very pretty in person, so I went with a more traditional rug, and I love it. Alright, well, let's get it rolled out so we can see what it looks like. I think the rug is very pretty, and I think it will pretty much match all of my quilts, which is something I was worried about. Well, y'all, these windows are filthy, so I'm going to go ahead and get them cleaned up, and then Tim is going to install the curtain rods for me. I'm in love with the shiplap walls, y'all. Tim did an awesome job installing the boards and then painting them. I almost hate drilling holes for the curtain rods, but it's got to be done. I know Tim will get it right on the first try. Knowing me, the curtain rod would probably end up crooked and there would be extra holes in the wall. We plan to buy new bedroom furniture eventually, but for now we're just going to reuse what we already have, such as the bed and dressers. One day I would like to buy some Amish-built furniture, but we want to wait until after we're able to lay the vinyl plank flooring. We're not able to lay the flooring until after we renovate the living room first. It didn't make sense to buy new furniture now and then have to move it back out once we're ready to lay the new floor. I did buy 2 new bookshelves to use as bedside tables, though. All right, well, it's time to set up the bed. Well, y'all, guess what I did? I went and bought a new quilt for the bed to add to my collection, and I can't wait to make the bed with it. But first I want to get some flannel sheets on the bed, 'cause baby, it's cold outside. We bought a new 4-inch pillow top memory foam mattress topper for the bed, which was supposed to be delivered yesterday, but the package was delayed due to the snow, so we'll have to wait to put that on the bed another day once it arrives. Alright, well, let's finish making the bed.
'Cause baby, it's cold outside.
I love my new quilt. The bed looks so comfy, especially with the warm flannel sheets, y'all. Well, like I mentioned before, we purchased 2 new bookshelves to use as bedside tables, so Tim's going to bring them in for me. I couldn't find any traditional bedside tables that I liked for a reasonable price, so I thought outside the box and decided to purchase 2 new bookshelves instead. We've been renovating this old mobile home since April of 2023, so nearly 2.5 years. In that time, we have completely renovated 5 bedrooms and a bathroom. Now that we've finished our master bedroom renovation, we'll get to work renovating the master bathroom, but we'll probably take a little break until after the new year. We've been busting our butts ever since July to finish this bedroom renovation. That's when we discovered the water heater had leaked all over the closet and bathroom floor. What a mess that was, but I'm actually very thankful for that leak because it forced us to change our plans, and now we have a beautiful, comfortable bedroom to relax in while we continue the rest of the mobile home renovations. Next will be the bathroom, then the living room, and after that we'll finally be able to renovate the kitchen. really loving how the bedroom is turning out. I don't know what style you would call it though. Maybe I'll just call it country cottage. All I know is it's just filled with all the stuff I like, especially the willow tree figures. The little boy and girl with the dog and cat are just too precious, y'all. Alright, well I have a few more knickknacks to put on the shelves, and then I need to figure out what to do with all my quilts. We're building a closet in the bedroom, and that's where I had planned to store all my quilts. But one of y'all suggested that I should display them in the bedroom, and I love that idea. I found this shelf at Hobby Lobby and figured it would make a good spot to store the quilts on. They won't all fit on there, but I'll be able to display several of them. Well, y'all, that's one more renovation under our belt. We can mark all the bedrooms off our to-do list. I'm in love with the bedroom. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Well, y'all, I guess that's about it for another video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Alright, well, I hope you all have a great week, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, y'all.